There's no denying it anymore, the tension between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle has reached a breaking point. The cracks that were once carefully hidden behind polished smiles and red carpet poses are now impossible to ignore. Just last night, King Charles and Prince William stepped out together, presenting a united royal front. But while the world's attention should have been on them, something else stole the headlines, something far more dramatic. Across the Atlantic, in the glimmering chaos of New York City, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex made their long-awaited return to the spotlight. It was meant to be their grand comeback, a powerful reminder that Harry and Meghan were still the world's most talked-about couple. The cameras flashed. The crowd buzzed. Meghan swept in, radiant in a form-fitting gown that screamed confidence and control. It was her moment, poised, polished, picture-perfect. But in a matter of seconds, that fairy-tale illusion shattered. Because behind all the glamour, there was something icy, a subtle, simmering tension that no PR team could disguise. It happened so fast you might have missed it. Meghan, always aware of every angle, placed her hand gently on Harry's back, guiding him toward the cameras for yet another perfect photo. But Harry suddenly stiffened, turned sharply, and muttered something under his breath. The words weren't loud, but they were enough. Lip readers soon confirmed what millions suspected. Harry had quietly snapped, saying, "Stop. I said enough." And just like that, the internet erupted. Within hours, #HarrySnapsAtMeghan was trending everywhere: TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. That tiny, tense moment was replayed, slowed down, and analyzed frame by frame. What should have been their big redemption arc, their "we're still thriving" appearance, turned into a masterclass in public awkwardness. Observers at the event said it was obvious. Harry looked tense, shoulders tight, jaw locked, while Meghan turned on her trademark charm, smiling for every flash of the camera. One insider described the scene perfectly: they arrived late, Harry barely spoke, and Meghan was doing all the smiling. It felt forced. Even professional body language experts weighed in. One told Page 6, "That wasn't irritation, that was a man reaching his breaking point." And truthfully, it didn't come out of nowhere. For months now, the couple has faced relentless pressure, their Netflix deals fading, Spotify cutting ties, and public opinion shifting fast. What was once a brand built on unity and love has slowly begun to unravel. That night in New York wasn't just another red carpet moment, it was the culmination of everything boiling beneath the surface. Insiders say the tension had started days earlier. Meghan was reportedly fixated on every small detail: the lighting, the poses, the camera angles. Harry, meanwhile, just wanted a quieter presence. One source put it bluntly: Meghan loves the spotlight. Harry never has. It's always been a clash. Add to that the constant stream of headlines, the online mockery, and even subtle shade from Meghan's old Suits castmates, and it's not hard to see why Harry finally lost patience. At the event, things got worse. When their car pulled up, the security team seemed disorganized, leaving the couple awkwardly exposed in front of photographers longer than planned. Meghan tried to take control, Harry resisted, and that's when the cameras caught that sharp look and muttered words. No yelling. No meltdown. Just that unmistakable tension between two people pretending everything's fine when it clearly isn't. And while Meghan quickly recovered, flashing her Hollywood smile like nothing happened, Harry's expression told a different story. His eyes were cold, his jaw set. The damage was already done. By morning, tabloids were having a field day. The Daily Mail dubbed it the moment the fairy tale froze. The Sun called it red carpet royal rumble. Even American outlets couldn't resist. Late-night hosts joked about it, TikTokers made parody edits, and memes flooded social media. But beneath the humor, fans saw something darker, the beginning of a real emotional split. For years, Harry and Meghan were the rebels, the couple who defied the crown and chased independence. But that night in New York showed something else entirely: exhaustion, resentment, and the slow erosion of what once made them unstoppable. Insiders close to the royal family weren't surprised. One palace source claimed, "This has been building for a while. Harry's tired of being treated like a prop in Meghan's PR show. He's not used to being handled." Even Hollywood insiders echoed that sentiment, saying Harry looks out of place, uncomfortable, dragged into events he doesn't want to attend. And the viral moment didn't end on that red carpet. Behind closed doors, sources say things turned even frostier. Once the camera stopped rolling, Harry reportedly pulled away from Meghan's hand and walked off toward their handler, ignoring her completely. Witnesses said she froze, then forced another smile, pretending everything was fine. Later that evening, during the gala dinner, guests noticed the distance between them. Meghan was chatty and animated at her table. Harry kept to himself, quiet, eyes down, fidgeting with his glass. One witness said simply, "You could feel it. She was performing, he looked trapped." Backstage, things reportedly escalated. Meghan was upset the video had gone viral before the event was even over. She accused Harry of embarrassing her. He allegedly replied, "I don't care anymore." That phrase spread online like wildfire, because it summed up exactly what people were seeing. According to friends, Harry's been struggling for months, not just with public pressure, but with the life he's found himself in. One friend told The Times, he left one cage only to walk into another. At least when he was in the royal family, he had a purpose. Now he's a side character in a PR circus. And indeed, that red carpet moment wasn't just a crack, it was the culmination of frustration, fatigue, and a relationship stretched to breaking point. By the next morning, headlines across the globe painted the same picture: red carpet royal row. Harry's face says it all. Even Page 6 called it the most uncomfortable 2 minutes of 2025, and while Meghan tried to move forward, attending solo dinners and private meetings, Harry reportedly isolated himself in their hotel suite, avoiding press and appearances. Hotel staff claimed they barely saw him. Observers soon noticed Meghan stepping out alone, sometimes without her wedding ring, fueling even more speculation. When the couple finally appeared together again on Good Morning America for a pre-scheduled interview, it did little to help. Meghan was upbeat, overcompensating with her charm, while Harry looked detached, barely smiling. One viewer summed it up perfectly online: it looked like a hostage video with good lighting. Royal commentators wasted no time jumping in. Lady Colin Campbell remarked, "Meghan's still acting, but Harry's dropped the mask, he's emotionally gone." Even Piers Morgan couldn't resist, tweeting, "Harry's had enough of the Meghan show, it's written all over his face." The narrative had shifted completely. No longer Meghan and Harry, the brave ex-royals, but Harry, the broken prince. Behind the scenes, insiders say the fallout was brutal. Meghan blamed Harry for ruining what was supposed to be their big comeback, while Harry fumed over how staged and performative the trip had become. He wants privacy, not another PR rollout, one source said. But some close to the prince believe this moment might be a turning point, the first time he truly stopped pretending. "He finally stopped playing along," said one confidant. That's huge for him. Meanwhile, Meghan, who's always had a knack for controlling the narrative, may find it harder this time. Because no amount of spin can erase what millions saw: a man visibly unhappy, and a woman desperately trying to keep the illusion alive. Even Buckingham Palace reportedly took notice. According to the Telegraph, King Charles wasn't shocked, just heartbroken. He hoped Harry would eventually find peace, a palace insider shared. But this only proved how far he's drifted. Back home in Montecito, the atmosphere was reportedly tense. Meghan cancelled a planned dinner party, Harry skipped a podcast taping, and staffers described walking on eggshells around them. That fleeting, viral moment on the red carpet wasn't just another celebrity mishap, it was a glimpse behind the curtain. The illusion of unity shattered. From that night onward, the world stopped seeing Harry and Meghan as the unbreakable team they once claimed to be. The cracks were no longer whispers, they were undeniable, caught in high definition for everyone to see. And as the cameras fade and the headlines move on, one thing remains painfully clear: the fairy tale might not be over, but the magic is gone.